Hey guys, just finished watching Arrow Season 6, Episode 7, Thanksgiving. This episode is quite fun. I mean, all kinds of things went on. I mean, Oliver is in trouble for being the Green Arrow and stuff like that. He's being arrested by the FBI. I guess he's out on bail, out on bond type thing. I don't understand all that stuff, but whatever. It is going to be interesting to see where things go with all this stuff. I mean, now that he's kind of semi back into it, I guess it's cool. It seems like he's going to be back as the Green Arrow for a few episodes. Probably this episode. We'll see how long this stuff lasts for the next one. I mean, it looks like the trailers for next week's episode, the crossover episode has Diggle in there. So it's going to be cool to see how much things go on in there. It looks like Diggle's involved. Looks like he's in all the pictures we've been seeing all over all the Twitter, Instagram, and all that stuff from the actors, all the actors involved and stuff. It's going to be fun to see that. It would be cool to see if we see, now that we have Thea back, and if we see her. And I mean, she's not in any of the photos and all that stuff, but it would be cool to see her just a little bit, like a very quick thing, and maybe she has a cameo, and then kind of that's it. Like, sorry, she's in a wheelchair and she wheels around, and she's like, oh damn it, I guess we can't see that type of thing. So it's going to be cool to see that and see where things go from there for all this stuff. So it's going to be fun. But it really is going to be interesting to see what happens in the big crossover episode. I really can't wait for that. But this episode was cool, like I said, with the whole Oliver getting arrested, and Oliver being mad at Diggle, and Diggle being mad at Oliver, and then seeing everything. And now with the Vigilante Act is going to be written into place. Looks like they're going to do that. The Vigilante Registration Act, or Vigilante Act, is going to be put into motion and stuff. Really going to make them criminals and all that stuff for being vigilantes, and all that stuff's been voted on. And how Kate and James, put out the video of them beating up the fake cops, which are, they look like real cops and stuff like that. That's going to be fun to see where that goes. And all this stuff looks kind of cool. All in all, it was a cool episode. It was cool here and there. I mean, nothing really huge. Like, oh, that was cool. I mean, it's nice seeing Oliver back and all that stuff. But I really can't wait to see where things go with the rest of this. I mean, it's going to be fun to see where things go and see how it is, how long do we have Thea in a wheelchair, I think this is going to really change her or something like that. It's going to be fun to see where things go with that, because a lot of people were saying that, like, Thea's just no stories, she's not going anywhere, and that's why they had to do this and put her out and stuff like that, because it seems like the writers don't really know what to do with her, and I know a lot of people would love to see her go over on Legends, and I think that would be really cool for her. I would love to see that. Maybe, she gets better after a while, and, maybe by the end, she gets better after the end of this. Maybe set it up for next season. She could go, she can go to Legends. I don't know if that's what they're setting up, but I think that could be cool with that. Because what else is she going to do on here? Now she has a nephew type thing, so it's really going to be cool to see that relationship, and that could be fun. With that could be interesting to see her hanging out with him and all that stuff. So maybe there could be something new there. But we'll have to wait and see what happens with Thea now that she's back and she's awake from her coma. Because I don't know if this wheelchairs, that could be side effects from the from the coma and stuff like that, or should just like atrophy type thing where she's she just can't move, for she won't be in the crossover because she can't move, and then after that she'll be walking with a cane in episode like 9 type thing, and then she'll be good type thing in a couple of weeks, so episode 9, episode 10 should probably be all good type thing. So we'll have to wait and see where things go with all this. I definitely like the way things are going, seeing Kate and James and Oliver talking and all that stuff, and finding more about Kate and James. It's going to be fun to see that, and see where things go with all this, and see if this Registration Act was just all Kate and James and stuff. That's going to be quite fun to see that, and see where things go with everything. Is really going to be quite interesting to see, and it's really going to be fun. I can't wait for the crossover next week. It's only, right now we're Saturday, so tomorrow's Sunday, and then we'll have Monday, and then we'll be ready for the crossover, so I can't wait. So let me know what you think, guys, about this episode. What was your favorite part? What do you think about all this? And where do you think they're going to have anything planned for Athea now that she's awake and stuff? I mean, I find it interesting that she's around. They kept on having her, the actress, Thea Holland, they're paying her to have her on the set, even though they're showing her, because they kept on showing her for a few episodes just in bed and stuff. But I guess they could have just done that and stuff. And also it was cool seeing the cameo of what's his face? I can't think of the guy's name, but Billy Joel. That was really cool seeing him in there. Although there's no way he actually didn't go on set or anything like that, because they just probably bought license to the footage or something like that. Or maybe Warner Brothers owns some of the concert things, some of it affiliated with him, and they got footage and stuff somehow. of Billy Joel to be able to put it in from one of his concerts, because I was hoping to see, Arrow or someone land on stage to be like, this is a get out, everyone out type of thing. That would have been really cool, something like that. But that, that was clearly, not their footage. It was stock footage or something that they bought from a Billy Joel concert and stuff, because there's no way they would have been able to have, the CW Arrow would have afforded Billy Joel and that many people in that one shot. Like, that's a lot of people. I've never seen that many people in in one place. Because even when you get going from that shot with Billy Joel and then going to the shot of the people trying to get out of the building, it seemed like that is not the same amount of people, type thing. That is clearly only like 20 people type thing, and not hundreds of people type thing trying to run out of a building type thing, or thousands of people. So it was pretty cool, like the way they did things. It was kind of interesting, but again, it was nothing super duper, but nothing. It was definitely not a boring episode at all, though. So let me know what you think, guys, about this episode in the comments below. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.
I'm Captain America, here to talk to you about one of the most valuable traits a soldier or student can have.
Subscribing.
Sometimes
subscribing
is the key to victory. Sometimes it leads to very little, and it seems like it's not worth it. And you wonder why you waited so long for something so disappointing. How many more of these?
You're still here.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Peace.
It's over.